And welcome guys to another little video. This isn't a tutorial video. This is more or less like a blog thing and everything else. And my thing is I'm going to start probably constructing a game pretty much out of our two little kits we got going on the channel that I make videos for, because well, a lot of times I don't think you guys see a result in some of it, and how to do it in a constructive manner where each what we're learning can be applied and put into a game. And what the tutorials are mostly aimed for is being generic for like everyone, but the whole point of it doing it is to make sure that you guys understand that you can do something that's tailored to the game that you're working on. And I don't think you see an example of that whatsoever. And I think it would be really good if I started like streaming straight up a game, like completely through, like from the very, very scratch part to the very, very end. Not necessarily all of it, but a good majority of it, right? Pathfinding, you can always find pathfinding anywhere. But the tailored part of just graphically designing it and just the logic behind it, all the events, all the buttons, everything, I think it would be good to see that that problem solving. Hey, this is what's going on here. Can we do something about that? Yes, no, or do we have to rewrite a different script to fix something? And that's what most of it should probably be. You know, take like those parts where, hey, we're having CG problems. What can we do to lower the either the draw calls or the garbage collection, because it's just too much. We're just crashing our game after about 15 minutes of playtime or so. I think that would be a good thing for you guys to start seeing. So I'm probably going to start streaming just basically the whole process on Twitch. So I'll probably be streaming little streams a lot of times on Twitch now. I think that's what's going to go on. Just like raw everything. Just pretty much raw footage. But yeah, that's what I think I'm going to do for both of our tower defense and FPS tutorials. You know, things like that. Is I'm just going to tailor an FPS game and a both of them. And then when it comes to the YouTube, I'll just update and give you guys like a video on how it's going, like a blog style, like what the game development is entirely, like right then and there, like every maybe 3 or 4 days. Because not planning a tutorial and making things generic and just writing something out can go a lot faster, because a lot of times I'm thinking of how can I make this apply to everything instead of just one thing, right? But you'll also see sometimes you write yourself into a corner. Yeah, I do that a lot. And then I'm like, this isn't very good of an idea. And if you guys haven't noticed, I'm using new software so I can cut some of these parts out and things. And it's actually quite nice, because now I can do stuff that I couldn't before. And two, I believe my project is going to be a 2D project for the tower, because 2D would be a lot easier for me to deal with, because we don't have to change much code at all. I mean, I had to change the way the turrets look at stuff and everything else, but not as much. And it would be interesting to do a 2D game anyway. I think people would like a tower defense game that's in 2D, because they're wanting to go to the mobile or so. And that would be pretty easy to do. Pretty easy. Vert size 0? What? What the hell is that? Huh. It's probably something to do with Unity's pathfinding stuff. And it did it twice. Eh. Interesting. Oh, we won't have to worry about that when we do an A-star system. Well, this was a baked version of it anyway. Which baked versions aren't bad, but I don't like our little towers and stuff, the way they're drawn up and things. Not very interesting, but the game does run good. I mean, recording and playing, these are actual physical bullets as well, with physics and everything. So it doesn't too bad. But this little air thing or whatever, it's kind of weird. It's probably because I think I have pathfinding on these towers. The dodge effect thingy. So it's trying to insert vertices where it can't because there's no vertices there. Or so. It's gotta update stuff. Which I guess is fine, but for the most part, you got issues, brother. And I don't think it's giving me money when these guys explode either. Which is something that we need to solve anyway. For the most part. Because as much as I love the little look on 3D objects and everything else, at 2D, there's a few things I'd love to do with them. As basically take it and just make it vertically up. I mean, you could take 3D objects and make it look 2D, but that's just generic. And plus, the overhead itself would be a lot more. Like, it wouldn't be as great to do, like, programmatically. Because you'll have all those vertices still on the screen itself and drawing up resources. Where 2D objects are a lot cheaper because they're designed for mobile. But the physics engine for 2D is a lot less. It's a lot less. You can call up a lot more stuff out of the 2D physics than you can the 3D. Because the whole three-dimensional like thing. And physics has to calculate for three different things. The X, Y, and Z, where rigid bodies for 2D only has to calculate up and down. And, you know, up, down, left, and right, where theirs is a lot more. They're like up, down, left, right. Well, oh, they got the forward too, which you don't have that really. Well, you got a forward, but not the forward like you think. But anyway, guys, I hope you guys are come by, visit on Twitch and everything else. I'll probably be chilling out on there. But peace out, everybody, and take care. And I hope to see some of that stuff go on and everything for, a while. Because I think it would be a really nice little thing for us to just go straight into everything. Just straight up go into a project and see the result. But thanks, guys, and peace out, everybody.